Shook setting up for mid lane though.
All right, Glacial Prison comes down. Blank is stunned in place. Could potentially get caught into an egg. There's a Riftwalk over the wall. Force Pulse comes out, and Memento's coming the fight. Now Selfie takes a tower shot. Here comes Sion, the unstoppable onslaught.
Shook's gonna die here.
Catches onto Shook. Shook's in trouble, gets knocked up into the air. Memento continues to chase with the Impale. First blood picked up by Roccat.
That went really, really badly for H2K. They thought they had an easy kill in the mid lane, but the TP behind, they didn't risk.
So much threat onto that Cogmore once the team fights break out. And of course, we take a quick glimpse there of Memento picking up a 9-minute 50 Ocean Drake. Very, very valuable during the laning phase, especially because it feels like we're going to go.
I'm not sure if this is the right play for Roccat, because if they get flanked right here, I think they can actually lose out.
Well, there's the teleports already coming down. The Glacial Prison is going to lock down Memento. Doesn't even get a chance to use the Impale. Does do so. Pulls him backwards. Nobody's down just yet. Smitty J trying to chase forward in that demonic form. Gets the first kill of the fight. That Sheriff getting excited, looking to run down the rest of Roccat as Blank is getting tagged with that minigun. Now, this will be an easily secured dragon for Roccat. There's no contest from H2K. But where there will be contest, let's look at the head-to-heads for H2K, the teams that are going to be around them. One of the reasons that Deficio has felt confident in predicting H2K to advance, amazing, is when teams are tied in the standings, we look at their head-to-head records, and can we support coming up for both teams. Smitty J and Demonic Ascension. He's trading with Blank, but there's a fight on two fronts as Memento forced to flash over the wall in his side of the territory. The support not going to be enough just yet. Blank gets popped in his passive. Here comes Norse Garrett. Glacial Fissure comes down. The Impale pulls back. Promiscue. He's dunked down under the tower. Memento is now looking to chase forward. Needs to get those crystal slashes down. There's the slow from Roar of the Slayer on Prophet, and again, these fights are messy, but the forward barrel straight line of Roccat is extremely powerful.
Yeah, so in the way that they're supposed to play, they're supposed to be the line to come. They're supposed to set up half the ROM, shield them, and they're going to do that now.
People who have watched Roccat in recent weeks, when the Baron banner of command minions were in play, it was Roccat that set the tone. Demonic Ascension will save Smitty J for a little while until Blanc kills Promiscue. Now Smitty J's the target. He gets crushed by the unstoppable onslaught. Roccat are melting H2K. The banner of command minion is helping out and firing down onto H2K. Crystallize will block off any sort of re-engage, and Roccat continue the siege. Look at that cannon. Remember, win and you are in. That's what's happening here for Roccat. Let's take a look as now Selfie gets tagged by the Winter's Bite. Gonna get caught out by the Chilling Smite. Not gonna be died just yet. Impale pulls back Promiscue. He's caught behind the wall, and Memento will get the final hit. Now the tower's the focus. Teleport coming in for Smitty J. I think he does finish it. Immediately forced backwards. Glacial Fissure will slow his escape out, and Selfie's forced to use that Riftwalk to safety. Baron is still there, and will be timing out relatively soon. And as it stands, Roccat, they're continuing the siege. Look, the Bannon minion is now breaking open the base. 2 weeks ago, Roccat debuted this strategy against Giants, and 2 weeks ago, Roccat made one hell of a statement at closing games out. It looks like they're going to do it again. The inhibitor is now the focus as H2K look for the re-engage. Their ultimates
though, potentially.
On cooldown, can they chase?
Selfie is recalling right now. They may actually look for no matter if he has QSS or not.
Okay, it's a 6,000 gold lead. That's going to be a catch onto Shook. Pulls him backwards. Not enough damage though. Smitty J turns it around. The Glacial Storm's doing so much work. Devour, buy some time. Nobody's dead. The unstoppable onslaught finally stops as Prophet finds no target. Smitty J, that gets shot down where he stands. Chasing too far. It's a 1-for-1. Top for support.
Oh god, it's all...
Blocks out H2K. Now all of a sudden the egg is popped. H2K have done it. The trap port is activated, and Roccat are throwing their lead.
What is Roccat doing? What do they think they can do with the picks that they have? They couldn't crystallize their own Skarner pick out of the team fight, and he was just left alone.
Blank puts up the wall that prevents the follow-up.
That makes
Man.
Why do you have to do that?
Well, we have to see that replay in a moment. Gets the Flash Impale. Smitty J uses the Hourglass. There's no support. He's the sacrificial Demonic Ascension bird. And Prophet takes him out. 60-second death timers. Baron's up in 35.
This was so important. They finally seized the opportunity. That was the only play they could make on the anywhere on the map. Safety doesn't have TP. SmittyJ does not have the QSS yet, so there was no way he was going to get out.
Oh man, okay, Prophet's not here by the way, he needs to teleport. This will be 4v4 for a while. This crystallized wall from Blank was good, and it will...
Because what they should have done, and they are trying to do now, even with 5 minutes alive, is basically rush at Nash and could control it.
All right, SmittyJ is going to need to teleport in. Selfie's going to get caught by the knockup. No! The Rift Walk sends him away. Glacial Prison comes out. This is a fight on 2 fresh. Shook is getting away. Now it's a 5v4, but there's low health members on Rockat's side. SmittyJ's inside the pit, forced to flash out. Sheriff is putting down damage with those rockets. Selfie goes in, dashes out. Another Unstoppable comes down. Look at the damage on the Rocket line. They're getting wrecked. Sheriff gets excited. He's got 1. That's a second. It's Selfie that gets the 3rd. Okay. Now Prophet from beyond the grave cannot do enough, and H2K can look at Barrett.
I really thought that Sheriff was going to get a penta right there, because all of the members on Roccat were so low. They were grouped up. They had to group up as the comp dictates, and Sheriff got the damage on every single one of them.
Man, H2K, they dodged away from every single CC, kept at arm's length, and somehow Sheriff was able to get the damage down with those rockets.
The Hurricane can flank, they can't re-engage from the sides. They have to be a death wall, and they have to be in front of them, so HK know what's coming.
Let's see what Roccat can do. Can they execute well enough that even with H2K's awareness, they can pull off a team fight? All of the ultimates are available, but they don't want to fight into Baron. That's the inhibitor now broken open, finally, at 40 minutes, finally.
For him to actually initially stop the burst from Castle, so, and even a Mercurius similar to on the Castle.
All right, this time around, SmittyJ's caught up behind the wall. All of a sudden, H2K are caught napping. The engage power of that straight line ends up hurting. It was unstoppable into the Glacial.
And there's an Elder coming out. SmittyJ getting caught out again at the same time as last.
Seconds. Sheriff and Selfie waiting in the wings. That Crystallize maybe was a little early. Blank will not be able to prevent them getting in range. Shook throws down the ultimate. The Flame Chompers gonna root Prophet in place. Elder Dragon's the focus. Secured by Roccat. Now they turn the damage around. Shook is melted and obliterated. PQ gets another. H2K are being destroyed. SmittyJ has respawned and joined the fight, but he's lost 2 members of the team, and Roccat are now back in control.
Here the chance, let's go Roccat. They actually do what they're supposed to do. Set up for this mid turret, but they actually enable themselves to have a win condition later on too.
Here comes Memento! Here comes Prophet! Where's the Impale? A target needs to get locked down. Selfie's trying to flank, but it won't matter. The Death Ball is in retreat. Memento's being tagged. Slow down for the Force Pulse. Ultimate from Shook finds no target. The first kill is Sheriff. He's going to get excited. But remember, the inhibitor was secured. H2K need more if they want to swing this game in their favor. The Minifit is on cooldown for another 7 seconds. Here comes Selfie in from the side. Gets tagged by Winter's Bite. It's H2K on the front foot. SmittyJ caught by the Impale. He's down. EQ takes him out. Now all of a sudden Selfie's golden. The Hourglass will buy some time. Decimating Smash will find nobody.
No, not Sheriff anymore, so he's actually going to be a target for the enemy team right now.
Rockats don't care. Are they really going to go for the base?
I think they're just gonna go for Nash right now. I think they have easy access to it, and they can actually wait for the Nick to just like leave this Elder, but with this Nash, but they may actually engage on it. No, they have to back out.
Oh, defensive ultimate from Prophet. The point of that Elder, it's coming up in 2 minutes, and no team in EU LCS has been able to secure 2 of them. Baron is going low, there's not enough support. Glacial Fish has already been used. Prophet sitting on the front line, nobody's gone down yet. Finally, Baron will be secured. It's Sheriff that gets the final hit, but it might be at the cost of SmittyJ's life. He's locked down, he gets one on the side. Sheriff gets excited, picks up a second, and Prophet from beyond the grave is trying to slow H2K down. H2K.
There's no counterplay for Roccat.
No, there's not, and Roccat will lose their inhibitor because of it. Take a look, Hiku, 270 damage. He couldn't get into the fight. And with Baron buff, with map control, a small gold lead, H2K now can set up for Elder. It's up in 10 seconds. They do not, no, they cannot afford that to go over to Roccat.
Yeah, if that goes over to Roccat, I think it's GG, but they have the Venom minion in the bot lane right now. They trust the Nash to actually carry them to the game, because I do think that they can actually dive this turret.
Well, take a look at the itemization. Essence Reaver picked up for Hiku to complement the Rage Blade, Blade of the Ruined King, as well as that Wit's End. We've got ourselves set up for a potential fight.
Hit the Banner minion.
Yeah, can't stop it yet. The Banner minion alone takes down the inhibitor turret. That crystallized wall wasn't able to zone it out. Vision of the Empire forcing Blanc to dodge away, and Despite Selfie almost getting stunned up, Smitty J this time round gets devoured. Profits on the front end. Sheriff tries to back away. He's used the Mercurial Scimitar. The Super Mega Death Rocket will not find a kill, and nobody goes down yet, but the inhibitor is exposed. That's the second of the game. That is absolute map control in favor of Roccat. H2K, they're not done yet. They're trying to ride this banner minion as long as they can. Norscarian gets a tag onto Selfie, and now Selfie's zoned away. The Nexus turret is down. H2K, can they finish? H2K, can they win? H2K, can they go to playoffs? That's a kill for Smitty J. It's a 5v4. Mementos Impale's not available. Banner empowered. Super minions are on the Nexus turrets, and now the Nexus will be the focus. Where is Sheriff? Keep your eyes on his hit points. Keep your eyes on his mana pool. He needs fish bones for that range and that safety. Selfie gonna look for Norscarian. Not gonna be enough yet. The Nexus is being focused down as a Devour will save Shook's life. The battery-empowered Siege is still doing work. The Nexus goes down. H2K are going to playoffs.